ready.
Good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Let's cut that part out. Good evening. Hi. Let's cut that out. Welcome back. Poohske here. Today we finished at least a really rough version of what I wanted to do. I completed the friction model with the two outrunner motors on each side of the rims, and it works. And it works well. I put together a new latch for the top, or the top bracket, and I made one for each one of them, and they both run really well. They keep continuous pressure, they swing pretty well. Now it's all made from PLA, including the joint inside, and it was all printed in one. So we have the two controllers. This is an extra servo tester, and I spent most of the night wiring and putting together a battery. So this was made from scratch. It's rough looking, but I'm probably going to 3D print a nice little case for it. And I left slots open so I can add two more. Each one is about 2 amp hours. So that brings my total up to... So we have 6 amp hours each, 3 of them in series. So it's about 12 volts, 6 amp hours. And then if all goes well, I'll upgrade to one of these bad boys. But everything's working fine. I believe we're close to having it ready for anyone to copy and print and make their own copies. I want people to recreate it, and I'll go ahead and do a video about that later, and make their own boosted pack for friction. We need to come up with a name for that. But with the dual friction, I think anybody can make it and attach it to any bicycle. The only thing that's going to change is the bottom bracket has to be molded so that it fits whatever size tube you have on your bike. But if I make a few different sizes, square, maybe some of the smaller bars that are out there, and I'll try to cover a lot of the generic brands or common brands you can find. That way, or that generic and common brands of bikes that people use. That way, you can print it out and try to attach it to your own bike. And then later on, I'll do another video on how to hotwire the servo so that you can use a throttle, a thumb throttle like I have. If you just want to treat it like a scooter, just push it and let it guide you along. Or if you just want to have an on and off switch, I'll make a video for each one of those so that you can put your own system together. Anyways, let's get to a clip. I'm going to show you me riding around. It's in Shibuya, or I'm sorry, it's in Shinjuku tonight. It was pretty late, and the whole video is no more than a few minutes, but you can see the sun drastically dropping, and it's winter, so it gets dark pretty fast. So take a look, and then if you have any comments and questions, tomorrow I'll have a longer test drive. We might test out how long this pack will last and how many kilometers I can drive. And I also need to make a box for these two guys, because we don't want them to get wet. But it's tricky to enclose them because they heat up. It's probably, aside from the motor, actually more so than the motors, it's the only part that really heats up, so I need to ventilate them well. I have a few ideas on what I can use to cool them down a little more than usual. But I'll leave you with the clip, and then feel free to have, if you have comments or questions, suggestions, which I really welcome. The whole point of this channel is to get suggestions from everyone and get feedback. Please leave it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Right, here we have the system. They're both being held down by those two PLA screws. If I know it works well enough, I'll upload the 3D model so anybody can download it. It picks up a lot of speed when it has no load, meaning it has a really high top speed. It will never get that high because it's not meant to. It doesn't have the torque to get you there. But it'll always assist you, is what I'm trying to say. Everything was printed with the tronxy, and that's me using the throttle, or the thumb throttle. Now, whenever I activate it, you can see it pull itself towards the rim. So the more power you give it, the more it presses against the rim and try to bring up the speed of the bike. goes again, and you can see it pull away when it's not activated. I'm purposely turning it on and off, and I'm not assisting it, so it's quite noisy when it's not being assisted because it's just a lot of friction of rubber versus rim when you're not helping. It was only designed to assist you. Now the kryptonite of this is that it's a friction model, so if it gets rained on or wet, it kills the effectiveness of it. You'll hear it get really loud here when I'm not helping it. But that's the basic idea. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please get in touch with me. Thank you very much.